Did you know that you get to choose who you are? Yeah, you do. Not the people walking down the street, not the imaginary people in your head, not your mother and father, not your teacher, not your best friend. You get to choose who you are. Now, I say this because I often forget this too. And even though I know that I get to choose who I am, sometimes I don't make up the nicest thing to be. So I know you, and you have varying levels of consciousness throughout the day, just like me. Sometimes we feel so complete and whole and tapped in and divine. Normally it's right when we're meditating or when we just stop meditating or when we have a great experience, we have a lot of fun. And then when we're in the flow, we're not aware of anything. We're just being. We're just being who we are. We're being inside the task that we're doing that is putting us in the flow. And there we feel great because in the flow we lose the sense of self-consciousness. We become one with what we're doing. And so there's no notion of me. It's being. You're in the flow with what you're doing. And then there are the other times when you are distracted, your mind is going, you're thinking about yourself, and maybe you have these labels that are from the past that come up, like I'm awkward, I'm not pretty enough, I'm a loser, whatever it is for you. I could be, depending on my consciousness, an amazing, divine, beautiful woman, or I could be a dork with glasses and pointy teeth, and that's even being nice. So I just want you to know, because I need a reminder sometimes, I know you do too, you get to choose who you are. You do. No one else's opinion of you matters. And nor should it, because they're not you. How can anyone else know you as well as you do? So I just want you to pay attention to that today and tomorrow. I want you to think about how you treat yourself. What kind of labels do you put on yourself, and where do they come from? I'll tell you a quick little story about this game that we used to play when I was little called Girl Talk. Actually, my friend just played it with his friends, and we're in our 30s now, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, there's this game called Girl Talk, and when I was probably like 7 or 8, I played it with my friends. And one of the questions was, what is the thing about you you wish you could change? Or what is the biggest part of your body that's weird? Something like that. I don't exactly remember. Or like, what part of you is too long? I think that might have been it. And so I was really perplexed because at that point I didn't really have any negative associations about my body. And I said my feet, because what else is there? And she's like, oh, this is easy. And she wrote down my nose. And I was like, what? I didn't even know my nose was too long. Now I know. What do I do about it? You can't do anything about it now because my nose is my nose. I mean, there's nothing I can change. So I remember that day, though. That day was the day I was labeled as having a big nose. And I think maybe, I don't know, a couple people since then in high school have mentioned the length of my nose, and so that reinforces it. And unless I decide that I love my nose the way it is, that it's perfect, that it's not too long, then that label will carry weight with me, and it'll get stuck inside of me, and I'll forever be trying to hide my nose. Now, that is no way to live. And for the most part, I think I've always had a really healthy body image, but and I know when I am struggling with it. And so for those of you who have bigger body image problems, or not problems, but you're holding on to more negativity surrounding yourself in that way, it can be just so life draining. So again, doesn't matter what you look like, people are always going to have their own opinion, and it's not about you. It's about them. And so you have to cast aside all of those opinions and labels that come from other people. Know that you are a treasure. You're only one like you, so of course you're perfect. And just try to get over what other people are thinking and try to get over what you are thinking about yourself if it's not good. Because you know that when you're being your most divine self, when you're in the flow, there is no self-consciousness. There is no you. It doesn't matter what you look like. It matters who you are, and you get to choose that. So, and I also want to say that you did choose how you're going to look too. So before we came to this earth, we chose our package, and for the most part, I've always been pretty happy with mine. I hope you are happy with yours too. And I hope you take this reminder to heart and lighten up the load that you're carrying. All right. Peace out from New Orleans. Bye. Please feel free to share this video with anyone you think might be interested. And if you're not already on the list, go over to psychiclife.tv and get yourself on there. You'll get more readings, videos, and blog posts.